What up guys, hope you're doing fine. I am back to this channel after a long time. I know I have been since 4 months. That was my last video, but I promise that I'm back now and I'll be putting more videos to you so you guys can follow up if you like it. If you're a member of the channel, thank you so much for joining another episode. If you're not, consider to subscribe. That would be highly appreciated. Today's episode, I'm going to talk about this tiny drone, as the title said, the Mavic Air 2. Hopefully my camera focuses on. This is one of the drones that actually changed my idea about flying cameras. I will talk about it and the top features of it for me just after this intro. See you soon. Back guys, so all the footages that you just saw were shot with this tiny drone here, the Mavic Air 2. It's impressive. It shoots HDR, it can shoot up to 60 frames per second. It has many features that other drones do not have. But the first one that I want to talk about is the controller. This one here. The new controller for the DJI drones. We saw this too, Mavic Mini 2, they did the same controller. So before, we used to struggle with the other controllers as we had actually the screen down below. So you know, we have these things here that you can open up. I don't know if you guys know about them, but for the other drones, the Mavic Mini, the Pro 2, the Zoom, all the others, we had like a controller with two split in here. We can open it and then we put the screen down there. But with this one, DJI did a great job. You guys rock for this controller. It is a bit bulky, alright, I got it, but it's handy, you know, and it feels right. It feels super right. So you get the cable here. You get a cable. So before we had actually the same issue. We had a separate cable. So every time you want to fly the drone and connect your phone to a controller, you had actually to look for the cable, put it on the controller, and then put it on the phone, and then take it off when you're done. Now everything is here. Everything is in this tiny controller. Then you take the cable, and then you put the phone here, and it's ready to go. The joysticks, they are just underneath it that you can directly plug in and then take off. Alright, this is super handy and super easy. So the second point is, this thing is super easy to fly. But honestly, alright, I got it. I don't know if you guys know, if you have been following us on my Instagram account, which is Sufyan.elmars. If not yet, give it a follow and let me know if you like the feed. Or the other account that I own with my wife, which is Couple Elmars, in which we do travel videos, couple things. And we did actually break the drone like on the third day that we received it, right? That was not because it is not a simple thing to fly, but it was because we didn't notice that the drone didn't have actually sensors on the side. So that was our fault, our mistakes. Because the sensors, they are working super good because it has sensor actually in the front, in the back, and above, all right? But it doesn't have sensors on the side. When it flies side and it had a tree here, so we broke in, and then the drone was really messed up. We sent it back to DJI. They did a great job. They sent it a new one, and it's perfect. But it is super easy to fly. The third thing that I like is the flight time. DJI did actually a super great job in this too. Now we can fly this drone with one battery, these battery here. You can fly this drone up to 30 minutes. DJI is talking about 34 minutes if you're flying in perfect conditions. And I'm living in Belgium, and the conditions here are really,
Really, nigga?
kind of perfect once per year. I know, just joking, but the conditions are not perfect. But I tried it and it flew for 30 minutes, 29, 30 minutes, perfectly good. The batteries are a bit smaller than the batteries from the Mavic Pro 2 and bigger from the batteries that the Mavic Mini 1 and the Mavic Mini 2 has. Flight time, 30 minutes, but honestly, flying 30 minutes is not a simple and easy thing to do, because if you're starting out, 30 minutes is not enough. Like getting up, you know, you will take off and then you have to adjust, you have to do things. I do highly recommend you, if you're going to buy this drone, go for the DJI combo, which comes with 3 batteries, and then you get the 3 batteries, you get actually the ND filters. What ND filters means, if you guys do not know, let me know so we can discuss this and I can put up a video especially on this subject. The fourth point that I do love too is that this drone can shoot HDR video. As you can see now in these footages, the HDR video is actually, the camera is doing the best, building 10 pictures in 1 second and exposing it right, keeping the shadows, keeping the highlights, and giving you the best quality possible regarding the quality of the image, regarding the colors, and of course the dynamic range. And the last one in this video is that this drone shoots up to 60 frames per second, which gives you actually the ability to slow down your images by 50% in post. But keep in mind that if you're flying with 60 FPS on this drone, the sensors are turned off, alright? So you got no sensors, you got no protection, and you gotta fly safely and you gotta be careful. Meanwhile, flying 60 FPS gives you, as I said, the opportunity to slow it down 50%, and the image is really super smooth. The colors are fantastic, and you can only fly this mode on the default mode or the D Cinelike. There is no HDR video on 4K 60. The drone has many features too, like the quick shots, all the other drones that the other drones has too. But I personally do not use them because the quality of the image is not super good, as it shoots only on the default image or the default picture profile, and it has no D Cinelike. So that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about it. If you guys have this drone, Mavic Air 2, let me know what you think about it. Let's discuss it. Let's change ideas. And let me know if you want to see more, maybe about the ND filters, maybe about the quick shots, maybe about the OcuSync. And I think that I'm going to do another video about actually the active track, the OcuSync 3.0, which is super amazing. And it amazed me actually because it has like the system avoidance, even though it doesn't have any sensors on the side, but the sensors in the front, back, and above are working super good, that you think this thing is super reliable actually, you know? So be careful, it has no sensors on the side. Fly safe, and you guys stay safe during these hard times. See you guys soon, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, feel free to join me here. It will be highly appreciated, and also give me a follow on Instagram and go visit the page, say hi, let's connect, right? That's the deal of this channel. You guys have a good day. Tschüss.
Hello guys, today I'm going to do a review of the DJI Pro Mavic Air.
That thing was